As the title indicates, this video is going to ask some curious questions about Kenny Bach, Charles H. Deters' farm manager. Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I have a lot of questions that I want to ask with you for everybody that lives out here in the Independence community and has been part of the Ben D farm, and I will go ahead and say the Deters family. Kenny Bach dropped out of school, I think it was the 8th grade, and he soon began working on the Ben D farm. And Frank Jackson was my father's farm manager. And Frank Jackson was the pillar of the community out here, especially when it came to farming. And as time went on, it was very weird. Kenny Bach became the farm manager of the farm at a very young age, and Frank Jackson was no longer the farm manager. And everybody was like, isn't that weird? And I want to just say right now that during the entire time that Kenny Bach, I don't even know how old he is, I'm 57, he's probably 70. Kenny Bach only skill was he could drive a tractor. He could work on equipment. In other words, Kenny Bach has no special skills whatsoever, like college degree, education, some type of great skill set. I mean, yeah, he could lead a horse around. I mean, no special skills. Yet, Kenny Bach became a third owner, and now he's half owner of Independence Lumber Company, which is also owned half by Independence Town Center. By the way, by virtue of that, I own a small percentage of Independence Lumber. He bought acreage and has a nice home right next to the Ben D farm. And he's also a pompous, smug son of a bitch. It's so funny that he acts like his shit doesn't stink, which is hilarious. And same for his wife and his kids. And it always was funny because it was like, what's this all about? And now when he was first farm manager, Dad gave him a house also to live on the farm. Now, you might be saying, Bulldog, well, why are you trashing this guy? Why are you trashing this guy? Well, here's the whole thing. We have to be asking our question in light of the recent things that have come up about my dad is how did this all happen? Why would it happen? My dad, everybody knows this, my dad has treated Kenny Bach better than his own children. And it's always been a weird thing in our family, but it's weirder than that. Now, here's what I'm telling you about Kenny Bach. Now, Kenny, if anything I'm saying is defamatory, sue me. Of course, you won't be suing me because you know it's all true. Kenny Bach is a serial sexual harasser, Harvey Weinstein style. Dad hires girls, farm secretaries, and Kenny enjoys sexually harassing them. I know for a fact that there was one that he grabbed their breasts without their permission. There was one that lived in the back of the farm in a trailer that Dad had back there. Lots going on there. But he has been a serial sexual harasser. And I can't tell you how many times, and I got all the stories, Kenny. I got them all, buddy. That you walk in the horse barn and he comes running out of the horse barn, horse barn office, but he does it over and over again. And he's had more inappropriate relationships that I don't even want to talk about. Now, you might say, well, Bulldog, what's that got to do with anything? Well, I'll tell you what it's got to do something, is my dad knows all this stuff. He knows all this stuff. My dad is not only a pedophile, he is somebody who allows to happen, this goes on, and has allowed it to go on all these years. And you got to ask your question, why? Everybody who's ever worked on a farm always says, why does Kenny, no matter what Kenny does, Kenny is never fired? Why is Kenny never fired for everything he does? See, my dad is not just a pedophile. He is one of the worst misogynists of all time. With his own daughters, with women, everywhere. The stories I can share with you are endless. Endless. And by the way, I got some funny information, some more additional information about my dad. There was an incident with a Snappy Tomato pizza worker. The Independence PD buried complaints by sending them to the state PD. We've requested the state PD office. But this is a Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Harvey Epstein situation. Here's another curious question. Why did Dad get kicked out of his own law firm? I'm beginning to ask some more questions. But Kenny Bach is not, he's on Dad's team. He's not going to get away with this, doing what he does in anonymity anymore. The world's gonna know Kenny Bach. The world's gonna, by the way, Kenny Bach also hates me. And you know why he hates me? Is because he had a fling with the wife of my best friend at the time. And I told them, and everybody found out about it, and boom, boom, boom. And by the way, people say, God, why are you doing this? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, to quote Doc Holliday about Wyatt Earp, it's not revenge that I'm after. It is a reckoning. I am in a complete and total war, just like I'm in a complete and total war fighting for Durrani victims. I'm in a complete and total war against my dad. Remember, refresh your all's memory, Dad tried to steal my stock. His own son. He tried to steal stock. All right? It's a war. And Kenny Bach is part of my dad's sick, screwed up world. So I'm going to close with this. How did Kenny Bach get all that he got when his best job skill was he knows how to drive a tractor? I wonder how. Why? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope you have a miserable day, Kenny Bach.